What we are seeing from members in particular is a real demand for sort of more accessible styles of sailing. So it may be things like pay and play. You know, members are looking for other options, especially when they come into the sport, rather than, you know, immediately owning equipment. So the clubs that can offer club-owned equipment are actually seeing that's a really good stepping stone into sort of normal club activity. The other things clubs are seeing is people are less likely to, for example, be involved in a series over a chain of Sundays across 7 weeks. They want to sort of dip in and out. They've got other demands on their lifestyle. They want to do different things at different weekends. So clubs are moving over to sort of event-based participation. So they're likely to have a regatta weekend or similar, and accept that those club members that they see for that regatta may not come back for quite a few weekends. The other things we're seeing is people want to use the facility for things like open water swimming or stand-up paddleboarding, and clubs are actually engaging other family members through those sort of activities. So yeah, there's a lot of opportunities there for clubs, but clubs are having to review how they offer participation towards their members.
People consume paddle sport in many different ways. We've got a high performance side of competitive side of people going on to the Olympics, but there's many disciplines within the sport, and some people actually want to take part in challenges, want to go out, get a hold of a boat, go on a particular stretch of river, or take part in a challenge of achieving a certain distance or going across a certain lake. So there's a lot of different ways people consume the sport, and if you look at the events side, some people, if you think about London Marathon and you think about fun runs, etc., they're in an emerging series of events around the country run by paddle sport clubs, but also other independent event providers, people going out there and doing stretches of rivers, lakes, and parts of the coastline.
I think people these days, compared to in previous years, are much more interested in getting an instant interaction with the program. So they decide they want to go sailing and they phone up and say, I want to do it now, and maybe for less lengthy periods. So it used to be that it was a standard week-long course. We're now much more interacting with short programs, just a pay and play, or you know, short 1 or 2 day module for people to be able to get themselves on the water and get an experience straight away.
So we've certainly seen the ageing demographic be an important part of our market, and we all know that the average age of a boater is growing older. That means that we have, I guess, a greater demand for good quality on-site facilities and services. Adding value to a berth is really important to us. There's a lot of choice for customers nowadays, and having the best quality berthing product we can is really important to us.
We're finding customers, they tend to want to deal with one company for as many things as possible. So they want Yacht Havens to really try and offer them the whole service, whether it's just berthing, but they want the winter lift out, they want the fuel and the anti-foul and everything else, all packaged up into one thing. So they only want to deal with one company as much as possible. We're tending to find that our customers are wanting more services from us. They don't just want a traditional berth with somewhere to tie up. They want everything that comes with it as well. So they want the full service package that they're able to offer us. They want a restaurant, and they want a cafe, and they want bike hire, and they want electric car hire, and they want all these other things which traditionally many years ago marinas just didn't offer them, whereas now every marina must offer Wi-Fi, and they must offer something else to do if it's not boating weather, but they want to stay on board their boats. All these things are sort of challenging us as marina operators to think outside the box of what we offer customers now, because they don't just want a place to tie up, they want an experience, and they want things to do when they come ashore and once they finish with boating for the day.
Our customers approach us, and they want us obviously to deliver good service, and service has become much more important. Quality of service. We're not solely engaged as a boating activity. They judge us on our services very much as they would other activities. So if they go to a nice hotel, they'll expect a good front of house service. If they come to us, they'll expect us to be informed and educated and communicative with them. And so the business has become much more rounded.